Thank you very much for the flexibility. I was supposed to make the remark after these presentations, but there was a conflict. Thank you very much. Conflict with other meetings. I'm glad that I'll be able to make this remark now. And thank you very much for the organizers and chairs for this opportunity. To start with, Honorable Alan Chastanet, Prime Minister of St. Lucia, Honorable Gail Rigobert, Minister of Education, Innovation, Gender Relations, and Sustainable Development, luminaries from the St. Lucian diaspora and from within St. Lucia, all members of the Small Grants Program National Steering Committee, and grantees of the GEF Small Grants Program in St. Lucia, and colleagues and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yoko Watanabe, and I'm the Global Manager of the Global Environment Facilities Small Grants Program, which is implemented by United Nations Development Program. As I begin this short address, allow me to congratulate the government and people of St. Lucia for convening the People's Parliament in the Parliamentary Chamber of St. Lucia. The location and importance placed to this event by the government and other stakeholders represent St. Lucia's striving leadership and strong leadership and commitment in placing people at the center of sustainable development, which is also at the heart of sustainable development goals, and having a truly inclusive approach. It is not surprising that such innovative and highly recognized event is happening in St. Lucia, the Helen of West Indies, with the most Nobel Prize winners per capita, as you have been highlighting over the days today. I also want to recognize our own Giles Lomaris, one of the most innovative and experienced national coordinators of Small Grants Program, as well as Anele and his team that has made this event a reality with strong coordination and support from all partners. As we pause to reflect on 2020, the ongoing crisis of COVID-19 pandemic reminds us of what many already knew too well, of the fractured relationship between nature, health, and well-being. Up here in New York, we, like you, are buffeted with these impacts of coronavirus to the economy, society, and health system. Epidemics and pandemics are about more than pathogens. They are about inequalities and global imbalances in the socio-ecological system and landscape which pathogens take root. The impact of COVID is most hard hit among the poor and the vulnerable populations, as you see also in St. Lucia. While a medicinal vaccine to COVID will be the critical immediate step, a nature-based vaccine with enhanced landscape and seascape resilience, meaning a healthy ecosystem, is needed through innovation and actions from the bottom up and from the local communities to address the underlying drivers of pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, under this context, I wish to note that the Small Grants Program in St. Lucia is doing exactly that, spearheading its way among our global program in promoting and nurturing innovative solutions, as we've been talking the whole morning and afternoon, with local communities, particularly among the vulnerable populations, including women, youth, persons with disability, in addressing the immense global environmental challenge that we face today, including biodiversity loss, climate change, and more. During the 7th operational program of the Small Grants Program, we are seeking to further operational innovation in our program. As you've been talking, research and innovation is not only of the domain of the academic or private sector, but it is concerned to all, and the local communities indeed hold rich traditional knowledge and innovative ideas that should be supported and scaled up. The Small Grants Program is well positioned to take the risk to test and support these innovations from the local communities, including both traditional knowledge and modern science and tools, with a focus on innovation, inclusion, and impact. The Small Grants Program aims to have larger influence and results at the local and national and global levels. The ongoing SGP partner with Microsoft that Daisuke just informed about is one of the many that we are driving for the commitment for innovation. And this is one reason why I have introduced our friends at Microsoft to the St. Lucia program and apply Internet of Things and Solution Accelerator, an open platform to tackle issues related to wildlife, fisheries, agriculture, and many more by effectively collecting and analyzing data for actions. I am so excited with the progress we have made between the Microsoft and St. Lucia program. Under this program, as we just heard from Laura, St. Lucia is working on its first smart fish aggregating device, which will provide the food security, addressing impact for climate change, and marine science research. We're also working on sensor-controlled greenhouse, which Kagan just mentioned, for food production, and also integrating technology into apiculture, as Richard just mentioned. The demonstration and lessons learned from the St. Lucia Country Program will be shared widely with our network and expected to expand and scale up globally. With a focus on innovation, as well as actively engaged in South-South cooperation between St. Lucia and Pacific and many other countries in Latin America and Caribbean, St. Lucia Country Program is blazing the trail and showing pioneer spirit on what and how we can work further with local communities, together with local entrepreneurs and governments in addressing global environment and sustainable development issues. Let me end by once again congratulate the government of people of St. Lucia for consenting to have this event. I also take this opportunity to thank the luminaries for your participation. It's been enlightening to hear your stories. I'm sure this is a commencement of a bridge to significant exchange and progress for a truly innovative and inclusive approach for sustainable development in St. Lucia and beyond, and we're really looking forward to our further collaboration. I also want to extend our particular gratitude to the Caribbean Youth Environment Network for a very successful Knowledge Fair 2020-21. Above all, our sincere compliments and gratitude to many of the SGP National Steering Committee who are present today, who give their time and expertise so willingly with their dedication and commitment. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for this opportunity and all the very, very, very best for the reminder of the conference today. Thank you again.